Hi, I'm Wyatt Byrne, and this is my project on digital citizenship. So, what is digital citizenship? It's defined as the responsible use of technology by anyone who uses computers, the internet, and digital devices to engage with society on any level. Recently, this has increasingly come to include parents, teachers, and students, making it a very relevant issue in education today. For this reason, each of these groups has a goal from this lesson. The primary goal for students is to be able to behave safely and responsibly online. For teachers, it's to be able to show students how to behave safely and responsibly online. And for parents, it's to be able to tell if their children are behaving safely and responsibly online. Some benefits and drawbacks to digital citizenship in the classroom. For benefits, it increases creativity among students, increases interaction among students, and teaches students autonomy and independent thinking. Drawbacks are that it can be distracting to students. Not every student is interested in digital citizenship based learning, and it's often very expensive for schools, meaning not every school has access to it. Outside of the classroom, there are benefits and drawbacks as well. Outside of the classroom include safer internet practices that students picked up in the classroom, helping students to build a unique identity on the internet as digital citizens, and teaching students respect for their fellow digital citizens, including their classmates, teachers, and parents. It also allows for more work to be done more efficiently at home. Some drawbacks, however, include possible technology dependency if overused, differences in school internet versus the real internet experience, which can sometimes intimidate students, and sometimes teachers assign more homework when there's more digital citizen based learning, and sometimes this can blur the school life balance that students have and cause stress, like we've seen during the COVID-19 pandemic. Speaking of the COVID-19 pandemic, it's very relevant to this particular issue. Many students haven't fully adjusted to the return of in-person learning where it's in place, and in some places, online schools have remained the main choice even past the pandemic due to the difficulty of integrating online students into in-person classrooms. By introducing digital citizenship-based learning into classrooms, students could be more slowly brought back up to pace. There's also been an increase in the spread of misinformation online. An alarming trend on the internet has been the rise and amplification of falsehoods and conspiracy theories. This has even spread to the educational realm, as not every source that students would use on their assignments is trustworthy anymore. Effectively teaching students digital literacy would give them the critical thinking skills required to separate the trustworthy sources from the untrustworthy ones. There has also been an increase in hateful and rude speech in the online community. With the rise of misinformation has come an increase in hate, and the internet has not been immune to these developments. While it's unlikely students will encounter such speech in a classroom setting, it's important to remember that teachers have a responsibility to prepare students for their lives outside the classroom as well, which an education in digital citizenship would do in this increasingly digitized world. In terms of developing a learning environment, digital citizenship teaches students to effectively function both in groups and on their own. It does this by promoting cooperation and autonomy among students in a classroom. Autonomy is promoted by trusting students with the power to make their own best moral judgments about what to do and say. The internet is a mostly safe place to fail independently, and when the school is conducting these programs, it's even safer. This training wheels sort of approach to digital citizenship allows students to gain confidence in their decisions, making them feel safe online. Cooperation is also much easier with digital activities, which is essential to any successful classroom. Most homework group assignments now are done through shared programs like OneNote and Microsoft Teams, which require a digital footprint and thus becoming a digital citizen, and allowing multiple people to come in and work on the document, making changes all at once. With documents like these, though, knowledge of digital etiquette becomes more important as students are anonymous when they work, so it's important that students know how to behave when working with their classmates on these assignments. Some examples of topics teachers can introduce into the classroom to better teach digital citizenship include citing sources, spotting misinformation, spotting suspicious people and websites, and respecting free speech online. All of these are essential to being a responsible digital citizen. To sum up, digital citizenship is still a new concept with the potential for success or disaster, depending on how students learn or if they learn. If they're taught civility and morality by skilled teachers, they will be responsible digital citizens. However, one way or another, all students will become digital citizens, good or bad. As teachers, it's not only our job but our responsibility to make sure we've prepared them appropriately for this increasingly digitized world by making them responsible digital citizens. Thank you, and happy holidays.